Imagine waking up every morning to a steaming pile of dog crap dead center on your front lawn. Not near the curb, not tucked behind a bush. Just front and center like a brown, smelly monument to disrespect. That was my life, until I turned that poop into a full-blown neighborhood scandal. If you ever had a neighbor cross the line and thought, I wish I could get them back without going full psycho, this one's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and grab a seat. Because this is revenge, fertilized. Buying my first home was supposed to be a dream. Quiet street, friendly neighbors, a little patch of lawn I could finally call my own. And for the first few weeks, it was a dream, except for one guy, Rick. Now, picture this, shirtless at 10 a.m., standing in the driveway with a beer in one hand and a grill spatula in the other. He owned two grills, no shirts, and zero boundaries. Rick treated the property line like a rough suggestion and believed lawn care was for the weak. But the real issue? His dog, Duke, a golden retriever the size of a small pony with the digestive vengeance of 1,000 burritos. Duke wasn't a bad dog. He was sweet, actually, just biologically aggressive. Every single morning, like clockwork, Duke would trot over my lawn and drop the kind of turd that made birds fall out of the sky. At first, I gave Rick the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe he just forgot to clean up. So I did the neighborly thing. I walked over, calm and polite, and asked if he could keep Duke on a leash or at least pick up after him. Rick's response? He stared at me from behind mirrored sunglasses, wearing a tank top that read, Weekend Warrior, and said, It's all nature, bro. You don't own the earth. Oh, okay. That's the kind of game we're playing. I try to be reasonable. Patch the fence. Set up a motion-activated sprinkler. Sprinkled citrus peels, cayenne, even essential oils around the yard. Rick laughed when he saw the sprinkler. Nice try, he said, but Duke's built different. Cool. So am I. That was my breaking point. Not the poop, not the tank top, not even the smug laugh. It was a casual disrespect. The way he dismissed me like I was the one being unreasonable. So I started collecting. Yep, every day, scoop by scoop, I deposited Duke's gifts into a Home Depot bucket lined with a trash bag. I added water. Let it stew. I called it my stew of shame. After 2 weeks, it had the consistency of a cursed soup. Then, on a warm Saturday morning when Rick was out, I took my bucket of vengeance and went to work. I painted the perimeter of his yard. A little here, a little there, around his precious deck, around the sacred fire pit. Light sprinkles that looked innocent but smelled like a portal to hell. That evening, I watched from my porch, sipping coffee, as Rick walked outside, sniffed the air, and shouted, What the hell is that smell? I didn't even blink. I just said, Smells like nature, bro. But I wasn't done. We had a neighborhood Facebook group. I started posting in it. Every time Duke dropped a present, I made a post like, Loss, one large, steaming biological hazard near my mailbox. If this belongs to you, please reclaim it before it fossilizes. Cheers. People loved it. I became the poop poet of the block. Then came the signs. Oh, the signs. Tiny little markers made from popsicle sticks and glitter, stuck in the grass like tombstones. Each one had a haiku. Dear Duke the Pooper, this is not your golden throne. My grass feels betrayed. Rick was livid. He stormed over one day, veins bulging, and shouted, Are you trying to make me look bad? I looked him straight in the eye and said, Buddy, I don't need to try. And then, magic happened. Turns out, I wasn't the only one. Neighbors came forward. Turns out, Duke had been making deposits all over the street. Rick went from weekend warrior to social pariah in less than a week. The Facebook group blew up. Someone even offered to buy me more popsicle sticks. Rick was practically shamed into submission. Soon enough, a brand new fenced-in dog run appeared in his yard. And like a miracle, Rick began walking Duke on a leash. I still make the haiku signs. It's therapeutic. I even have a binder now. The day Rick walked Duke on a leash, I nearly wept. Not from laughter, but from sweet, smelly justice. The man who said, You don't own the earth, had finally been humbled by lawn poop and poetry. And honestly, that moment was better than any fine. Sometimes justice doesn't come in courtrooms or karma boats. Sometimes it comes in the form of glittery signs and Facebook snark. The earth might not be mine, but my lawn sure as hell is. If that revenge story left you satisfied, smash that like button and tell me in the comments what's the pettiest, funniest revenge you've ever pulled off. And of course, subscribe to Tales of Payback for more justice, one glorious poop story at a